What's up, everybody? My name is CoalFire, and welcome to the final episode of Rainswept. I talked to the devs again, and it is pretty clear that we are very, very close to the end. And last episode was pretty damn crazy. We had some really, I guess, cathartic moments when we were really coming to terms with what's wrong with Michael, and we were partway through his backstory when we stopped last time, so I think let's just get right back into that. Again, I'm not quite sure when this is going to pick up. So what we do when you go back? I don't know, I haven't thought about it. Oh. Okay, yeah, we have seen all this. Okay, cool. Alright, this is where we left off. It'll just be a minute, alright? Why now? Where are you going? Something urgent's come up. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so he'd been told to wait outside the cafe near the intersection. Oh, okay, I didn't get to read all that in time. I remember the color of the sky that evening. A pale peach. Okay, is that because I'm holding down the movement button? The rush of the streets, the traffic, the lights, the whole place was a lot. Jesus. But I couldn't. I had to see the... Shit! This is the first time the game's really done that. Skipping through dialogue without, like, quick prompts. Interesting. Okay. So, we're meeting him out here, aren't we? The smell of coffee, the laughter and voices, the voice, drifting from the cafe. Click. Standing there, watching those people in there, happy, cozy, and warm. I realized I wanted that, not this. What do you mean, like, the fact that we're chasing this guy down right now? A speeding car broke me out of my daydream. Seconds later, I heard gunshots. I ran back to my car as fast as... Oh, Jesus. It couldn't be. Of course not. Why did I bring her along, though? No, I was just freaking out. Everything would be fine. Getting back seemed like it would take a million years, and I remember looking up at the sky. It still looked the same. What the fuck? Seeing Abigail dead, my world fell apart. There was no reason for me to carry on. Alex had been in the area. He knew of me. He knew I was after him. He knew the car I drove. I'd been careless, irresponsible, and she paid the price. I don't know if he thought I was in the car or if he just wanted to spite me. He drove past my car and opened fire. But one thought stopped me from doing anything to myself. Find him. Make him pay. That was the only thing that kept me alive at that moment. I was back at work the very next day. I didn't dare allow myself time to think about it. The informant had run away. I'd have to start looking for Alex again, but that gave me purpose. I didn't get a chance to do that, though. They found Alex the next day, dead. He was killed in a shooting that broke out when the deal went bad. A meaningless death in a back alley, fit for scum like him. But why now? Why not a day before? Why did he have to take Abigail away? Just one day before that. Just one day. And I took her there. I made it happen. I took her to the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd lost that purpose too, but I carried on for some reason. Aimlessly. I kept coming to work every day. She asked me to take a few days off, but work was the only thing keeping me sane, or sedated. I stopped going home and started staying at a motel. I didn't want to see that house again, without her. I put myself completely into my work during the day, and at night, I'd be so tired that I'd go to sleep right after work. I eventually stabilized, got into a rhythm of living without thinking of her or anything. I managed to shut away all the thoughts and memories of her. was the only way I could live. I slowly developed into a new life. An almost normal life. Work was all that mattered. Not thinking about her became second nature. And I hadn't thought about her at all for months. Until I was sent here. There are so many moments, small, beautiful, that I've buried inside and tried to forget. Because it hurts so much to think of how good it was. It's scary to move on. Every day that goes by moves me further from the last time that I saw her. She keeps becoming a part of the past with every passing second. With time, I've forgotten so much that's happened. I can only remember a few big moments. The other smaller moments have dissolved around them. They're like small islands, archipelagos, you know? A few memories still sticking out in the sea. But every day the number grows lesser and the islands become smaller, disappearing one by one. I'm scared of that. Soon it'll be a year since it's happened. Then 2, then 10. I'll move on and she'll become unimportant to my life. How is that right? It would be comfortable, convenient to move on, to feel better, but do I deserve that? How can I be happy again after my actions killed her? She wasn't just my wife, you know. It isn't just my loss. She was her own person with her own life, dreams, ambitions, and I took that all away from her. Michael, she knows that you loved her. It wasn't intentional. And she won't become unimportant to you. That'll never happen. Believe me, that voice telling you that it was your fault, that you could have done something, you need to stop listening to it. She wouldn't want you to blame yourself, would she? Even then, I just miss her so damn much. I feel like I can't risk being happy anymore. I don't want to see what follows when you lose something good. The bad times don't invalidate the good, Michael. They're both real. I know what you mean, but I just can't bring myself to live like that, to live without a burden. You're right, you know. It wasn't always this way. It used to be different. I was never this impulsive, never made decisions without thinking things through and considering every possibility. The way I am these days, that isn't me. It's only since I've come here. I feel like I have no self-control. I feel like I need to find someone responsible, to make someone pay. Anyone. I feel like I could explode at any moment and just kill someone. Someone responsible, just because I couldn't. Of course. What? Did we just have an epiphany? What? The rain. The rain! Did it rain that night, Amy? Did it? I don't remember. Try to remember. I think so. I think it did. Of course there were no fingerprints on the gun. It was too cold. What? No, I've made a mistake. I shouldn't have... Wait, what's going on? What did you do? I hope we're not too late. We have to go, now. What? Don't keep me in the dark, game. I want to know what the fuck's going on. What's going on, detective? I don't get it. No time to explain. Let's go. Detective! Come on, man. Hey, we're doing the zoom out again. I love the zoom out. This music is very, it's like uplifting, almost. Johnny? No, wait! Stay away, detective. Johnny, you don't have to do this. I have to. There's no other way now. I didn't mean to. I really didn't. I know, Johnny. I know you didn't mean to. I was scared. I couldn't think clearly. I didn't mean to. But that doesn't make a difference now, does it? What's done is done, and I don't see any other way. I'm not that kind of person. I don't even get very angry. I did such a disgusting thing. I hate it. She gave me the gun. Diane. I only wanted to give it back to her. you were overwhelmed. I get it, Johnny. Yeah, I think I need to make him walk closer. I was. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, she was screaming at me. Get out. I lost my head. I know how it feels. I know why you lost control, Johnny. Trust me, I know how it feels. How? What? How do you know about how it feels? I've suffered too, Johnny. I know what that can do. I'm sorry you've suffered, Detective. You seem like a nice person. We have to live to learn to live with it, don't we? How can I? After what I've done? Even if I don't end myself, they'll put me in prison for life for the death penalty. What's the point? That won't happen? You were provoked? You won't get the death penalty, Johnny. You were provoked. You're emotionally disturbed at the moment. You didn't go there with the intention of hurting them. No, I didn't. And you have a case. That's 10 years, maybe less considering your age. How old are you? 16. Johnny, your sentence won't be harsh. It could even be less than 5. That doesn't matter. How can I live with what I've done, even if they let me off easy? How can I ever live with any of this? I can't forgive myself. So what's the point? Ooh, you can redeem yourself, Johnny. Face it, accept what you've done, learn to live with that, and try to do better. It won't be easy, but it's the only way you'll be able to deal with your guilt and get past it. That's the only way you'll find peace. Like you said, what's done is done. You can spend your life making things better for you and everyone else in your life. You can make that your goal. You've only lived 16 years. That's nothing compared to the years you have left. Think about how much good you could do in all that time. That doesn't erase what I've done. It doesn't, but at least that's meaningful. It's better than another meaningless death. Oh God. I'm so sorry. Diane gave me the gun. She was scared. She was scared with the gun in the house. Chris and her would argue a lot. She said Chris was beginning to get angry every time. Every fight was worse than the last. But I didn't want to keep the gun with me. It felt uncomfortable. Horrible. That night, Granny had gone to sleep. I snuck out of the window. Hey, Johnny, what's up? Is Diane home? Oh, yeah, Diane. Just a minute. So, what's up, Johnny? Nothing, I just wanted to talk to... You know, I'm taking Diane to Madagascar for a holiday. I just told her about it. She's pretty excited. Hence, the wine. That sounds great. Yeah, Chris, what? Oh, hey, Johnny, what are you doing here? Diane, What did you get that here for? Oh, why did you bring that here? What is wrong with you? I can't keep it anymore, Diane. I don't want... Please, take it back. Are you insane? Keep that shit in your pocket and get the hell out of here. Got that? Just out. Go, Johnny. You got that, Johnny? Johnny, what are you doing here? Come. You're fighting again. I hate them. Leave them be, Johnny. Forget about them. Come on, let's go and... No, I hate them. I'll kill them. I'll kill them both. Stop!
What are you doing here? You put him up to this, haven't you?
Yeah, go ahead. Blame me for this, too.
Say that again.
Stop it!
What did you say? You little shit. You see this gun? I'll put a bullet through your head the next time you interrupt me. Got that? Got that?
Diane! Hold up. Okay. Okay. Diane. I'm so sorry. This is how it all began. Wish I couldn't do it all. But I can't. Put him in the car, officer. Good job, detective. Turns out you had it right all along. God, I'm exhausted. Well, who'd have thought? We actually did it. We caught the person responsible. But, Johnny, doesn't exactly feel good, does it? It doesn't. I don't know how to feel. But I'm glad we got here in time. You're gonna stay here a few more days, Michael? No, I don't think so, Ryan. Just tonight. I need to sleep so much. Man, I have not slept that well in ages. And right back to smoking. Better wear something appropriate today. Something formal or black. Gotta really do with some coffee. Yeah. So I got an achievement during the scene with Johnny called Good with Words. So that makes me think that if you say the wrong things, he could end up jumping. Formal. Exit. Let's get out of here. Am I ready to leave? I think so. Maybe we should leave the cigarettes behind, Bresky. Good morning. Hello, detective. I heard what happened yesterday. It's quite hard to believe it, really. Johnny's always been such a nice, docile boy. I really don't understand how he could do that. I'm glad you stopped him from hurting himself, though. Anyway, are you on your way back? Yeah, I'll be leaving Pineview in an hour or so. It was good meeting you, Mr. Stone. Come back here and stay with us anytime. We'd be happy to see you again. Just make sure it's on vacation, not for work. Will do, Mrs. Patterson. Goodbye. Oh. Is this gonna be like a little tour at the end where we say goodbye to everybody? Oh, man. Hey, can I hear the song now, dude? My word-weaving, crime-solving friend. I heard what happened yesterday. It's impressive, the way you talked him down. It's all a little crazy. This town will take a while to settle down. And are you leaving today? I am. Yeah, no reason for me to hang around anymore. You're gonna have to come back then if you want to listen to my music. Before you leave, can you help me out one last time? I'd love to. I think this song is quite appropriate, too. Here it goes. I wake up this misty morning, remember the buried pain. The dream has passed me by like nights. Chow mein. Cold rain. Perfect. Perfect. You haven't lost your touch, my friend. It's only been 7 days. Like last night's cold rain. So poetic. Works with the misty morning part, too. Well, thanks as always. I hope we get to meet again someday. I'd love to hear you play all this. Take care now. Bye, detective. I got an achievement, wordsmith. Where are we going? Nothing on the agenda. All right, well, I guess we're just going for a casual walkabout. Where were you the last 2 days? You know they caught the killer. I was playing all those games you gave me. They're incredible. Told you, didn't I? Just you wait. There's gonna be a game about 2... Wait, this is... What? Late 2006? So yeah, Tomb Raider. I guess. I don't know, actually. Pineview Fest. Oh. Oh, man. We've been hearing about it this whole time, and now it's all, like, coming to fruition. Oh, man. This is cool. Where the hell are we going? Cliffview? No? Oh, am I supposed to go up to the church? Maybe that's why I'm in formal wear. Are we having a funeral? Well, let's see. Hey, yeah. Oh, and there's little, like, cotton seeds or something. I don't know what those are actually called. No? You're not coming up here? Can I run off the edge? No? Okay. So that makes me wonder, because Jack and Father Smith should still be under investigation for the sabotage of the project. I still feel pretty justified in my arrest of Jack, because he was paid to sabotage that project, and Father Smith paid him to do so. So, like, I realized that... Oh, we're getting coffee. So that's where the missing bullet went. Outside the open window. Yeah. While grazing Chris's ear and knocking him out on the way? Correct. Damn, no wonder Mr. Willis only heard one shot. What a week it's been, right? You're telling me. Here I was leading a quiet life in a quieter station, and I thought I was busy. This place is never going to feel the same again. Everything feels different. You know what really sucks, though? What? I don't know if they would have been able to or not. Never got the chance to try and fix things, did they? Hey, you guys ready? Sleep well, both of you? Funny you should ask that. Shall we get going? Yeah, this funeral. We haven't seen this area before. It's really pretty. We are gathered here today to pay our respects and celebrate the lives of Christopher Green and Diane Miller, a young couple whose lives were cut short by a tragic series of events. For that, we must accept the responsibility and admit that as a community, we have fallen short and that we all failed them. Chris and Diane moved to Pineview to start a new life together. They chose this place to settle down and follow their dreams. But we made them feel unwelcome. We rejected them and shut them out of our community. Not by our actions, but by our inactions. Not through harsh words, but by not speaking at all. And yet the number of people gathered here today shows that despite all that, they touched our lives in some way. And we must remember that, to not underestimate the impact each one of us had on everyone that we meet. So reach out. Speak of what bothers you. Confront the darkness. And you do not have to do that alone. Remember that we can make a difference in each other's lives. Let's do our best to make sure it's a good difference. It's the very least we should expect from ourselves. You did a good job there, Doc. Thanks, Detective. I did what I could. We'll need someone to take over for the church soon, though. I doubt Father Smith's gonna be back anytime soon. Even if he is, I'll expect he'll have a bit of trouble to deal with. Anyway, you look better today, Detective. Really happy to see that. Yeah, I think I feel better. Thanks for looking out for me the last couple days. It wasn't easy at times. Well, it's kind of my job, isn't it? Happy you took my advice. You're a good man, Michael. I wish you the best in your life ahead. I look forward to us meeting again someday, under different circumstances, preferably. Me too. Bye, Doc. I could have done something. Should have gone there that night, you know? You can't blame yourself, Jack. It was more complicated than that. Yeah, I know. Thanks for sorting it all out, dude. At least we know what really happened. Still so crazy, though. Anyway, how's that car feeling? I fixed her up real good, if you know what I mean. Sorry it took so long, though. I mean, it's kind of your fault for throwing me in a cell. I'd have fixed it sooner if not for that. It's all good, dude. I forgive you. Thanks, Jack. You drive safe now. Come back anytime. Pay us a visit. Will do. Bye. Who are these people? I don't think we met everybody. Figured it out, Detective. I knew you would. Really? You're a smart guy. So yeah. Johnny, though. It's really unfortunate. It's given me a lot to think about. A lot to be grateful for. Anyway, have a safe drive back home, alright? Thanks. Bye, Lenny. Oh, it's Lenny. Hey, Detective. My last day in Pineview as well. Thought I'd come by and pay my respects. It's been an odd few days, and I don't think I'll ever forget my time here. Really, it's made me feel grateful, and even excited for the life I have. Also a sense of change, but a bit of relief in the faces of everyone here. I'm happy to see that. Good luck with your new job, Anav. Thanks. So I heard about the events that unfolded last night. It's no wonder the case was so baffling to begin with. It's a good thing you got a complete confession to clear things up. It is, definitely. Although I can't help but feel sorry for everyone involved in this. It's just tragic. But we're all really relieved you managed to figure this out. It's been a tense few days. Just doing my job. You're damn good at it, too. Looks exciting. I'm sure it takes a toll on you. I can see that. Good luck back home, Detective. Take care, William. Well done. Really. Good on you for sticking up to your convictions despite everything. I still think your motivations were personal, but it worked. Thanks, Chief. Good luck back home, Detective. Enjoy the festival. I'm sure I will. Even more so now. Oh, did these two finally get together? Miss Brown. Oh, Johnny. Why did it have to be him? Poor boy. It wasn't his fault. It was all mine. I turned a blind eye to everything. I let it happen. I thought I could make him forget. Don't blame yourself, Mrs. Brown. No. It's about time I faced reality. I had my part to play in all this. I need to accept that. Only Johnny has to pay the price, and I'll regret that for the rest of my days. Miss Brown, I'm sure that Johnny's case will be considered as it should be. There's a case to be made here. He wasn't completely responsible for his actions. It was voluntary manslaughter. I'm sure he'll be back home soon. You did what you had to, Detective. Those poor souls. They only had you to speak up for them. Take care. Goodbye, Miss Brown. Don't worry, Detective. I'll take care of her. I'll give her the support she needs in these hard times. She's a strong person all her life, but I think she might appreciate a friend in this time. I'm sure she will, Grandpa. There isn't much time before I join the others, is it? Others? Where? Underground. Oh, I still got a little time to do what good I can, you know. You've done a lot of good for Pineview, Grandpa. I think the people really appreciate you here. Of course they do. Anyway, you take care of yourself now, son. And if you ever feel lonely or something, you need someone to talk to,
Grandpa's always here, all right?
All right, Grandpa.
Oh, man, I love Grandpa.
Ah, the brothers.
Detective.
Hey there, Detective. How are you two doing? How's Audrey, Alan?
Getting better and better. She'll be discharged from the hospital in a couple of days. Can't wait to begin again.
Mark?
Back to the regular old life. I think there's a pub to think about now that Alan's leaving. I think I'll keep it. It's part of the town's identity now. Mine, in a way. Maybe Lenny could take over full time. You keeping the pub when you could shut it down? Never thought this day would come.
Well, there's a lot of days that I never thought would come. Good job on the case, Detective. Happy you figured it all out. People in this town needed answers, even if they acted otherwise. I think we can all slow down and come to terms with our role in this whole tragedy and learn to live better. Glad I could help, Mark. Drive safe, Detective. See you soon. Goodbye. Who's here? Hey, Detective. How you doing, Brad?
Oh!
I'm alright. I just miss Chris. I wish we'd stayed in touch. It's a little too late, though, right? Yes, it's just something I'll have to learn to live with. I'm glad you discovered the truth. It's tragic what happened, but at least they were on the same side in the end, you know? I know what you mean. I'm gonna miss my buddy. Take care now, Detective. You too, Brad. Good luck with your wedding. Thank you. That reminds me, I was supposed to give you this. Invitation to the wedding. Think you can make it? I think so. I'll do my best. Glad to hear it. See you then. Take care. Bye, Brad. Hey, Michael. All good, Ryan? Yeah, heading back right now? Yeah, it's about time, I think. I get it. It's only been, what, a week? Man, it feels like a lifetime has passed the last few days. It does, doesn't it? Great job on the case, Michael. That was something. And you saw truths that none of us could. You kept an open mind even though the case looked shut. That's an ideal for me to pursue. I want to be able to do that someday. Thanks, Ryan. You're gonna do well. I'm sure of that. Thanks, Detective. Good luck back home. Come back here anytime if you feel like it. See you, Ryan.
Blunt!
Hi. Say your goodbyes here, everyone. Ready to go? Yeah, I'm done. What are you gonna do when you get back? I've gotta go home and set so many things straight. I have some friends that wanted to help. I have my parents. I haven't spoken to them in so long. They've been worried sick. I need to tend to that. I need to move back to my own home. There's a lot to figure out when I head back, but it's about time. I think I'm looking forward to it, too. It's good. And after that, back to work. I might take a vacation. The past few days have been stressful. I'm looking forward to getting back to work and seeing old faces. But I think a short vacation would do me good. That's great. Any ideas where? Somewhere less rainy and warm. I don't blame you. And you? What are your plans? I'm thinking about things you told me. I think it's time I moved on to bigger and better things. Achievement unlocked. You've got potential. I'd like to work in a bigger city. Maybe even yours. The way you talk about culture and lifestyle, it sounds exciting. I think that's a really good idea. I'll put in a word at the department back home. I think you do really well. I'd love that. Listen, Michael, about Abigail, are you gonna be okay when you get back there? Maybe I'll get used to it. I don't know. I think I can learn to live with it at best. I now feel grateful more than anything. Give me a call if you need a friend, alright? Understood, ma'am. Take care now, Michael. Oh, yeah. I like them together. Drive safe now, Mike. Bye, Michael. Take care of yourself, alright? I will. I'll see you too soon, then. I hope you do. What now? Coffee? What? Again? Cafe's right behind us, Ryan. I can smell it. All right, all right. Oh, man. Well done. Really well done. I still think that... Oh, is that Abigail? Yeah, I still really think that Jack should have been arrested. And, Father Smith is gonna have to pay for what he ended up doing, but overall, despite some very, very small issues with, like, animations and text popping up, this was a damn fine game. I don't usually play, like, story-driven adventure games and, things along those lines, but I'm really glad that I played this one, because it was very much a story of coming to terms with your trauma and learning to live with it and move past it and letting people help. Hey, Cryptic Hybrid, I know him. So yeah, I'm really glad to have played this, and if you haven't already, I think there's some other decisions to be made that I didn't make in this one, because there were a few choices that you weren't allowed to see the other dialogue prompts. So if you guys want to try it out, I would highly suggest giving it a try. It's so worth playing, just for the music and artwork alone, but the story is just a huge bonus on top of that. And I think I'm going to let this all run out and say goodbye at the end of it, so I will see you in a second.
I completely forgot to talk about this while the outro was running, or while the credits were running, so this is a bit of an interjection afterwards while I was editing. It seemed a little weird to me that there wasn't any evidence that Chris had been shot in the ear beforehand. Like, I know that a gunshot wound to the head would obscure part of it, but I don't think it would obscure all of it, so I wonder why that wasn't touched on at all in the evidence or anything. Just seemed a little weird to me, and I wanted to talk about that and, not leave that without having said something about it. Seems strange.
Nope, that is it. Well, what a journey. What a journey. I never really know how to close a long series like this, but damn well done, devs. Damn well done. This has been Rainswept. Thank you so much for watching. My name is CoalFire, and I see you next time.